got this.
Through Christ. He said you have to stand up to mess up. So,
You got this.
good evening, saints.
Good evening.
I'm Donna, and I'm gonna try not to bore you too bad tonight. I'm trying not to bore you too bad tonight. I think I'm funny, so maybe I get a couple of laughs out of it. I'm sure some of you are wondering how I ended up here. Well, me too, but who God calls, He qualifies.
Amen. Right.
So, let me really tell you how I ended up here. Sunday, after church, I was at Crest, and the man was in there. And when I say the man, I mean the man of God, which was Pastor Felix.
Amen.
So we talked for a short while. I introduced him to my son, and I went on about my business. And right as I was getting ready to leave the store, I heard someone say, Sister Donna, Sister Donna. So I turned around, and it was Pastor Felix, him and his little shopping cart. So I walked up to him and I said, you want me to pay for your groceries? And he said, no. And I said, I will. And he said, no. He said, I want to challenge you. And I said, to what? As if I didn't know. So he said to step 11. And so I asked him, I said, what is step 11? Of course, he knew it by heart. And he said, seek through prayer and meditation to improve your conscious contact with God as we understand Him, praying only for knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. So, in my mind, I said, that's deep. And then I said, whoa. So then I asked him, I said, can I do step 14? So I tried to. So I asked if I could do 14, but I was only kidding. So I agreed to do step 11. So I thought to myself, okay, I have 11 days to prepare for this. So I got home, I got my Bible out, and I got my CASA papers out, and I'm ready to get started. Well, my phone rings, and this ain't Shell. She said that Pastor Tommy told her to call me and tell me that I'm not doing step 11, I'm doing step 10. So I said, oh Lord, I only have 4 days to prepare now, so I better get with it. Before she got off the phone, I asked her, I said, can you describe me in one word before I let you off the phone? And so she was like, yeah. So she said integrity. So I said, wow, too. I said, okay. I said, coming from a woman in her position, I felt proudful. So step 10 reads, continue to take personal inventory, and when wrong, promptly admit it.
All right.
So I looked up the word integrity. It means the quality of being honest, having strong morals and principles, and doing the right thing in a reliable way. I said, that's me. I looked up the word inventory, and I changed a couple things around. So I looked up the word prompt, and it meant to move into action to resolve issues. So if I'm going to promptly move into action and resolve issues, and promptly admit when I'm wrong, now I have to do it with integrity.
Amen.
All right.
So I started taking inventory of myself. Let me tell you, it's easier to take inventory of someone else than it is to take inventory of
Amen.
yourself. So I go, ain't nothing wrong with me. Then I said, well, that's how God made me, so it is what it is. Then I said, well, that's how mama raised me, or maybe it's a generational thing. All the while, I don't even know what it is that I'm dealing with. So I'm trying to figure that out. I'm taking inventory. Step 10 once again reads, continue to take personal inventory. So I need a little bit of help from some of my saints in the congregation. I just need you guys to yell out one word, whatever comes to your mind, in your opinion, that describes me.
Beautiful.
Loyal, beautiful, rich, generous, trustworthy.
You hold grudges.
I hold grudges. Committed, consistent,
Sometimes she do.
funny, giver, humble, lovable, beautiful. Okay, well,
Always smiling.
always smiling, your sister. Always smiling. Huh? Act shy, but I'm not. Yes, I am. Courageous. Thank you. Thank you for that. That was helpful. So I looked up the definition of inventory, and it means a complete list of items, such as like property, goods, stock, the contents of a building. So this is my building.
Amen.
And what you just fed back into me with the comments was,
Inventory.
it's my inventory.
Amen.
So I like have good things to work with, mostly all good, except for the person that's known me for 25 years. But I never held a grudge against you, so I know what you're talking about. So, let's see here. Step 10 is not a passive statement. It's not a chalant statement, and it's not let's make an excuse statement. And it's really a statement where you can't say I really don't care. It's a act upon now promptly statement. I don't really have anything interesting to tell you. I never did crack. I never sold dope. I never did a drive-by. I never robbed anybody.
All right.
So I didn't have to be delivered from that. But the word "but" changes the dynamic.
Everything.
That's right.
So I was a fighter. I'd fight anybody, anywhere, at any given time.
Amen.
Daddy can vouch for that. Laundry, disrespectful, rude, yeah, all that. So I was a fighter. I thought I was a gang member. Steve know about that. And I had a little bit of the first two letters of honor in me. Just a little bit. Maybe a spoonful. Okay. A ladle. I was talking to my son about this last night. He said a ladle. He said that's one of them things you gotta get down in there. And he said, honor H.O. mama. Really? I said, hey, I gotta be honest with myself.
Yeah, that's right.
I have to admit these things in order to get on down through the roots and get the root around the house. That's the first step, is to admit. Those was my vices, but I can say I've been delivered from those, and now I'm being accountable for my actions, taking full responsibility of them, examining myself thoroughly, admitting when I'm wrong, or when I've wronged someone, making amends. I'm mindful of others. I deal with issues when they occur, and I do it in a Christ-like way.
Amen.
CASA has taught me you have to put in work in order to get something out of this.
Amen.
I can tell you that this program is working through CASA. My attitude is better. My mindset is better. I'm shifting. I'm complying. I'm getting in position. I'm growing.
Amen. I see the shift.
Thank you, Mama.
Come on.
I'm constantly examining myself. I don't anger easily anymore. I'm being processed, and I'm the one who can determine my salvation.
Amen.
That's right.
in closing, I would just like to say one last thing. God is not pleased with everything I do, but he's more pleased with what I'm doing than what I've done.
Amen.